Good morning, welcome back to the One Celtic Fans View this morning. Celtic today drop even more merchandise. They're going to drop this, 230 quid for a jacket, for a coat with a hood on it that's got Celtic written on it. Would you buy that? Would you spend 230 quid on an item of clothing just because it has Celtic FC written on it? I think it's an absolute crazy price, and especially at this time when people are struggling. Do you know, the prices of things have went up through the roof over the years. And yes, Celtic launching a brand new merchandise set this morning, a specialist set that was meant to go live a minute ago, but I've not made any big deal about it. Let me just find out if it's not went live at 9 o'clock as they said it would. Typical Celtic store. Online, they did say it was going to go live at 9 AM Celtic Park time. Oh, there we go. We have it. Oh my days. Right, wait till we do this, because what we can do by the power of technology, technology. Yeah, with technology, we can go straight onto the Celtic website this morning. €109 for a jumper. €109 for a jumper. €54 for a t-shirt. €229.59 for a jacket. For this jacket. Unbelievable. $109 for a pair of trainers. That's alright for Adidas. I mean, do they have Celtic written on it? Somewhere? Just normally Adidas trainers, aren't they? And it's got Celtic in the insoles. Oh, it's got a little Celtic badge on the back. There we go. Somewhere. There. If I just scroll down. Yeah, it doesn't show it very well, does it? Doesn't show it very well. Will you be buying this said merchandise? That's all that seems to be on. 6 products. They made all that fanfare for 6 products. You can buy an Adidas ball. That's 70 quid. How much do footballs cost these days? Are you spending 70 quid to give your away in a football for somebody to go and steal it? I mean, it's 69 euros. The equivalent will be around about 65 quid or something. 60 quid. Unbelievable. But I think the big one is, I mean, €109 for a jumper just because it has. And do you fancy that design? I'm not being funny like, but it looks like somebody's made it on Canva. But the big one for me is this jacket. And they have sold out already, according to the cart. They have sold out. There's no extra small, there's no medium, there's no larges. There's only extra large and double X on the website this morning. Unbelievable. That means people aren't boycotting the merch. It means that people are buying. And that was the question on the thumbnail. Will you be buying the merchandise or will you be boycotting the merchandise? And if that website is to be believed, and you can only say that it's an online shop, so you think it would be correct. The fact that they've had the Henrik Larsson, they've had the originals, they've had the Adidas golf range, and now Celtic Football Club have came out with this crazy ass range of merchandise with a jacket. I mean, this is trying to hit a certain type of fan. This is trying to hit the ultras fans, isn't it? Or this is trying to hit the fans that want to be ultras, or maybe it's trying to hit the Oasis fans. Is the Oasis fans out there? It's aimed at them, isn't it? They just needed a little bucket hat to go with it. That's where Celtic went wrong with this launch. If they'd thrown a bucket hat in there rather than just an Adidas cap, I think the certain amount of fans, maybe, I know guys that will pay it. I know guys that are daft enough. I'm a Happy Mondays guy, so it's not really my clothing selection. But anyway, would you buy that this morning? That's it is, when you think about it. I mean, Celtic have brought out a lot of merchandise this season. They've brought out 4 strips over the course of the season. The first strip was brought out towards the end of last season for this season. They've brought out various leisure ranges over the course of the season. The latest one was the Henrik Larsson line of clothing. And I think that, I mean, is that milking it to the highest level? Bringing out a Henrik Larsson range? I mean, the Henrik Larsson range, you've got to say, is probably a bit more realistically priced. I mean, there's a Henrik Larsson black jacket for €58. Nothing wrong with that for going to the football. But when you see a lot of the other, I mean, it's not bad priced. The Henrik Larsson edition. And who decided to come up with that? Was that Henrik? I mean, has Henrik done this with all his other clubs? Has he launched the same merchandise set on other clubs' websites? Has he done it on the Man United website? Has he done it on the Barcelona website? I don't think that Barcelona and Man United would go down that route of having ex-players having their own range of clothing. It's a bit Beckhamish, isn't it? It's a bit David. But yeah. Oh, there's a watch. You can get a Larsson premium watch. I remember I got a Celtic watch once and it lasted about a year and a half. And then it just stopped. And I took it to a jeweller's to try and get fixed and they were like, we don't even know where you'll get parts for that. It was obviously made in a far-flung country. When the jewellers opened the back, they went, you can't get bits for this, mate. It's not been made in anywhere that you can get parts for it, put it that way. So would you buy any of the ranges? Cufflinks, the Henrik Larsson cufflinks, I don't know if I'd go for them. I mean, I used to like wearing a shirt that wore cufflinks, but in Scotland, when you wear stuff like that, you just get the Masonic mob having a go at you at dinner events. And then you've got the Originals collection that came out earlier. And whilst the original collection, you would think, yeah, a lot of Celtic fans would buy that. I mean, I'd buy that tracky top, to be fair. Maybe that one. Maybe the T-shirt. Do you know, they have milked the fans. And then they came out with a golf range, which I just think is I mean, the golfers out there that are in the chat or watching this back, if you go and play golf, would you wear a football related top at golf? It's the kind of things that Masonic people do, if you ask me. But it's nothing I've ever seen. So I mean, generally when you go and play golf, you play in your golf club colours and stuff, your golf club shirt, don't you? Can't see you rocking up with a Celtic tap on, as they say. But I do like that one. If that is, it's meant to be. I mean, is that a golf top? I mean, for me, that's just a hoodie. 57 quid. €57, €57.95. I've got to say, it's good value. I will say that. But anyway, let's jump into the comment section and see what people are saying this morning with this new collection of clothing. And it'll be interesting to get some live reaction, since this merchandise did just go live 11 minutes ago. I love the Larson silver watch, but it's £100 overpriced. Let me just get the comments down a bit here. Just see if we do this. Since we've got to change screen. There we go. Get the comments that size and there. Technology. I've got that tap. It's a cracking tap. Says Ali. Always been the £2 champions tee from the previous seasons. Cheapo. Golfers tend to be other says Square Sausage Mix. I've got my Fields Arthur and Rye clock somewhere. The Celtic board bleed Celtic. Yeah, they bleed their bloody pockets with daft merch on a yearly basis. And the fact that, you know, the whole merch thing, it is getting a bit. You can understand why they do it. And as a business, you could see. As a business, you're trying to get as much out of a customer as you can. Do you know, there is a thing in business called the lifetime value of a customer. What is the lifetime value? It's how much. It's not the initial buy, the season ticket. Do you know, it's not that. They know that people have birthdays, and do you know, they'll then have family, friends, and they'll have sisters and brothers that will go, I know what Tam's wanting for his birthday. I know what Big Des wants for his birthday. I'll get him a Celtic hoodie. I'll get him a Celtic tap. I know it was my family, when I was back home, it was my family's go-to thing. It's like, just buy him a Celtic top. What'd you get him for his birthday? Just buy him a Celtic top. It's easy. It's easy. I was, my old mate, only child, got the European Celtic ball with all the names printed on it. Plastic grey orb. He wasn't allowed to kick it. Just carried it around and left it in our kitchen. Can't blame them for milking it, Baz, when you get weak supporters buying it anyway. I like a lot of that stuff they brought out, but they can piss off. No buying any of it, says James. Interesting. Square Sausage saying, remember that no one is forcing you to buy it, and no one is forcing you to buy it, and no one is saying boycott it at this current moment. But when you see that if you do want change at the club, hitting them in merchandise is one of the easiest ways to do that, to try and get change. Feels a bit candid. Releasing overpriced merch right before Christmas, piss take to the highest order. It's not just Celtic that they're releasing this with, Jack. It is all the clubs that are in the elite Adidas range have all released stuff today. This wasn't a Celtic only thing. I do have to say that. You've just helped Celtic sell these products. Adidas price, not Celtic, on the new range. I looked at Newcastle and Aston Villa, same price. Yeah, I mean there's lots. Any club that is with Adidas will have new merchandise out this morning. So it's not just a Celtic thing, you know. It is a football fan thing, and it's amazing that sports companies like Adidas know that football fans are fanatical about their teams, and it is one of the easiest merchandise to sell within a sports range. Brown Warrior says, I'm still wearing Bambas for 1983. They've had 6 new soles and 7 new uppers. Tigger's trainers. You can't get new soles for Adidas Bambas for 1983. I've actually started giving my merch away to kids who can't afford it. Fair play to you, Kevin. That's a great thing for anyone to do. I'm not going to knock that at all. Don't know if you want to buy merch to give it away to people that are struggling and that can't afford it. You can't complain about that. It's an admirable thing to do. Can you buy Celtic tea bags? Jimbo, if you want tea bagged, I'm sure someone will offer you that service. I love the fact there's plenty of hoops gear about. Remember, I couldn't get anything. That's true, mate. Says Big Des. I always get something obscure because I already have hunters. Yeah, I mean, back in the day, if you're an older Celtic fan, you'll remember that all you could buy was the home top and the away top, and then that was it. And you never wore them in the streets. I think the modern day Celtic fan are lucky because, I mean, back in the late 80s and 90s, you never seen anyone walking about the streets with Celtic tops on. Never. It's just you never done it. It wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth the hassle. And to say that Scotland isn't a sectarian country, it is that. Baz, they got PJs because I start falling asleep when I'm watching them just now. Oh, that needs a real drum roll, doesn't it? That needs one of these. There we go, Stephen. You've just woken everyone up this morning. Oh, that's the last time that happens. There should be a collection of dildos with the board's faces on the tips. Really? Is that what your missus is into? Jack, how would you feel if your missus is sitting going, oh, Peter, oh, Nicholson, oh, Jesus, Lowell, damn it. That's just wrong. To be honest, I actually missed search merch for the 1990s, but you can still buy merch for the 1990s. The old tops, Celtic do have that in their collection. 70 quid for a football. You're having a laugh, mate. You're having a laugh. The Chinese have to eat. Bye. Oh, that's a crass one. The statement. Please discuss. Not another penny. Not another penny. I'm not discussing stuff like that this morning. I've not got enough time, to be honest. What are we saying for Sunday? We'll talk about that this, around at night time, aren't you? Sunday. We'll talk about football later on. It'll be interesting. I want to see what Brendan Rodgers does say in the interview today when it comes to players that are fit more than anything. Not a golfer wanker, but a cracking Adidas top weathers for a fraction of the price. It's like rubber, breathable. Just stick a Celtic badge on it. Brown Warrior, you're nuts. Stick anything with the Celtic logo and folks will buy them. But you have to remember that according to we'll go into that jumper. According to the Celtic website, oh no, I have changed it. It's now in. Oh, was it the jacket? It was out. Yeah. Whoa, right. Who is buying this? It's sold out. There is no boycott of merch. Breaking news. When we first logged on, there was XL was sold out, small was sold out, medium was sold out, large was sold out. Now XL is sold out and double XL. €228.95 is now sold out. Holy, what is wrong with you people? Well, there's no boycott. That's for sure. I mean, there may only have been 50 up for sale this morning, but they're sold out. And that's a cracking thing that Celtic can put on their website. It's sold out. The €228.95 jacket, 200 quid jacket is sold out this morning on the Celtic website. Celtic are sitting in the office this morning. Stick that in your pipe and smoke it. How many XSL mods are there in Glasgow? We all know the Green Brigade boys. Where was that one? Jared says 1-0 from Helsinki. He's on the Helsinki to Turin ferry. Not be spending a Celtic. A penny with Celtic. Well, people are. Not buying the merch, but still going to games, home and away. Eddie says, the Celtic website doesn't lie. They've sold out of the jacket this morning. Tell me what you think about... do I get a cut for advertising? No, of course not. But I thought it would be interesting to go live. Baz's and the missus to sit and buying all that for you to sell over there. So much for boycotting the merch. Yeah, Tam, you've got it in one. So much for boycotting merch. The Adidas jacket is sold out in record time. I mean, it depends on how much they actually had in order in the Celtic Superstore. I mean, you can only buy this online and in the Celtic Superstore. And they've sold out this morning. I just think that that's unbelievable. And with winter coming in, I'm not being funny, but we all know who dresses in black like this within our support. And wouldn't the irony be unbelievable if you start seeing a couple of hundred ultras walking down the street? Well, you Celtic hoodie on. You paid $200 for that, you scab. Oh man. Unbelievable. John Paul Murray says, I remember the home top, Carl Icebox and salt shirt, nice presentation box. Must only have been 100 jackets for sale. Even if there was only 100 jackets for sale, you can guarantee in come the end of the month, come the European, if these are sent out this week, you go to Celtic Park next Thursday night, you're going to see 100 geezers walking about with their jackets on like this. Oh, fucking check me out. Do you know what I mean? They're going to be walking in. Better go to Primark or Adidas, stick with Celtic badge on it. Would never pay for that jacket. Do you really think that we'll stick with 4-3-3 on Sunday? Yes. Yeah, I think we will. Brendan Rodgers doesn't have the players at his disposal as yet to change it about. So yeah, only had one in each size pass. Maybe they did, Paul. But the fact that it sold out that early, there's been folks sitting on that. Bye. You got to roll with it, Baz. Yeah, you got to roll with it. 25 quid for a ball. Liam Gallagher has bought 50 jackets for his kids. Maybe he has, There'll be a statement today at some point, Peter. There'll be a statement today. But anyway, I think that if they turn up in that gear, the whole argument falls flat on its face. Yeah, I think it does, doesn't it? If you see ultras rocking up to Celtic Park with that jacket on, you're just going to go. I shouldn't have laughed, but they're going to stand in silence. $200, take it, man. Fucking check me out. Walking down the Falls Road with riot guns of gas, wearing the Celtic Adidas. Oh Jesus! Peter Lawwell brought the lot. He's going to give every jacket. He's going to wear every jacket at the next day. But it's Neil Lennon. Yeah, I just think that's. Let's check out some of the other merch. Has the ball sold out? No, it's not sold out. The hat? Nope, that's not sold out. How many of the jumpers? There's a full rate. I mean, folk aren't paying. That's a jumper. That could have been done on Canva. You're not paying €109 for a jumper that you're going to wear under your. Do you know what would be funny if the people that bought it are all sitting in the corporate section at Celtic Park. Let's see about the trainers. They're not selling very well, or they've got plenty in stock. I'm not adding up my cart. But the big news that Celtic will be happy with this. Celtic page not found. They've took the page down. Celtic have just took the page down. Do you believe that? They sold out that quick that they took it down. We have the proof. The evidence is there. Celtic are at it. They're like, oh shit, there's 50 of them sold out already. Maybe there was only one. Paul, maybe you're right. There was only one in each. But Celtic have taken it down. Unbelievable. Now that asks other questions. How many were in stock? Was it 50 items? Celtic did put a thing up on their website yesterday saying that the first 50 people in store would get a special gift. The first 50 people in store would get a gift. They must be watching. They must be. And the first 50 people online would get a gift also. I'm not going to wear that jumper under my 200 quid jacket. I'm rocking about with fucking thousands of pounds worth of clothes. A stock like no other. A stock like no other. But they have just taken it down. Page not found. They've hidden the page. They're like, damn it, that fucking specky, baldy, fucking ultra loving, fucking collective fan loving wankers on the website. And Celtic have just went, computer says no. Computer says no. That a club like no other. But as resellers have the gist, they do not. Resellers have the jackets listed on eBay for £300 plus. Maybe the special gift was the ball. Well, maybe it was. Anyway, that's me done and dusted this morning. That's an interesting way to end the video. Celtic obviously saying that they had special offers on for merchandise this morning, and we watched it live where it went from having so many sizes sold out. There was only XL and XL times 2 that were still for sale. They went out of stock, and now Celtic. Oh, whoa! Wait a minute! It's the shirt. It's the jump. Oh, they've taken it down altogether. Celtic, we're watching you, Celtic. We're watching you. Use pesky Celtic people. Celtic have now taken said jacket off the website completely. They've hidden it. It's easy to do in WordPress. You just go in and hide page. That's very interesting. What are Celtic up to? Anyway, make sure you share this video and get everyone that you know to watch it right to the end to show people that Celtic are up to something. Are they falsifying how many items they actually had for sale? Are they falsifying how many items they had in stock? And why did they then take it off the website completely? Hidden it because it's out of stock. Wouldn't you just leave it there so that it could come back onto the website and at a later date you can say, well, it's back in stock. Interesting. Anyway, enjoy your day, says Helen, and that's what I'm saying today as well. Enjoy your day. It's interesting. Anyway, on that note, have a fantastic day, Celtic fans, wherever you are, all around the world. What are Celtic up to? Honestly.